Hi everybody, my name is Jamie and I'm a kids yoga instructor from the Happy Lotus Yoga. And I'm here today along with Meddy Teddy. He's my meditating bear, and my cat Boo Boo, who's behind me, to read you guys a story. And today's book is called Even Superheroes Have Bad Days. So I'm going to start right away reading Even Superheroes Have Bad Days. And then maybe after that we could do a little mindful practice for when we have bad days, because we all know there are those days that we need some support, or we need some help with our tough feelings or our tough emotions when we're feeling grumpy or sad or angry, right? So let's see first what happens in our story, and then maybe we could do an activity together. So first of all, the book introduces you to the superheroes. There's Beastie and Zing. There's Thrash and Laserman. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they've had a bad day, they could use their superpowers to kick, punch, and pound. They could shriek, they could screech with an ear-piercing sound. They could do that, couldn't they? They could crush wooden crates and bend metal gates. See them at the bank? They could throw trucks and buses across several states. They're really angry. They could knock over buildings like towers of blocks and crumble the streets into rubble and rocks. They could use laser eyes to ignite forest fires, or fling boomerangs to deflate the town's tires. Everyone would have a pop tire. But upset superheroes have all sorts of choices, kind of like we have. We have choices of how we deal with our feelings, right? Instead of destruction and loud, livid voices, they burn angry steam off with speed of light hiking or super extreme outer space mountain biking. So they use exercise to help deal with their angry moods. And there they are. Well, there's one of them having a galactic bike ride. They race to the rescue of people in need and delight in the joy of a super good deed. They hatch super plans to help banish world sadness, building fabulous theme parks for giggles and gladness. So they also do good deeds to help get rid of their bad feelings. They do some nice things for other people. They chase wanted bad guys with supercharged zing, dragging hundreds to jail while police dance and sing. I like to dance and sing when I need to get my mood lifted, or I need to change my mood. Dancing and singing is always fun. They track down and tame super menacing beasts and transform pity parties to victory feasts. So they don't want to stay sad for too long. That's no fun saying sad for too long. We can always be sad, but then it's nice to change our mood and do something that makes us feel good. But displeased superheroes who don't feel serene could have super temptation to cause a bad scene. See all the people in traffic getting angry? Move it, come on, honk honk. It's easy to find reasons to get upset or mad, isn't it? They could blast icy blizzards on hot afternoons, or walloping twisters and monster typhoons. Whoa, look at the umbrellas. Look at what this superhero did. They could spin super webs, super far, super sticky, and tangle up towns with their silk super icky. They could rotate the planet and mess up world time. Or sit back and relax while the world fills with crime. We don't want that to happen. We don't want to just sit back and relax and not do anything about it, right? When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they've had a bad day, they could super rampage, they could, but they don't, because real superheroes just wouldn't, they won't. Look at all the good things they're doing, helping the kids, okay, and the birds. Instead, they dig down to their super best part, the strong superpowers contained in their heart, and using their talents as true heroes should, they battle the urge to do harm, though they could. They acknowledge their sorrow, their anger, their pain, as they wait for their super emotions to wane. You see them all relaxing and getting zen. They're meditating, they're doing their yoga, they're taking deep breaths. And they're waiting for those bad emotions to pass, or those scary emotions, that sad, that angry, those feelings. And they say it's okay to frown. It's okay if they sigh. It's even okay if they slump down and cry. It's okay to do all those things. It's okay to cry and be angry. But then they get up, they get on with their day, saving the world in their most super way. And there they are, having a little campfire, singing, roasting their marshmallows, and all those fun things we like to do, right? So that's the story of the superheroes. And here's some of the other characters. Some of the superheroes and what they do when they have a bad day. And I hope you like that, you guys. So that was Even Superheroes Have Bad Days by Shelley Becker. So I wanted to, we saw what the superheroes did. They were sitting in their yoga poses to help them calm down. They decided to help other people. What else did they do in that book? They decided to exercise, that was it. They decided to exercise, so they went for a run or a bike ride, or like I said, did their yoga. And it was okay for them to feel that way, feel sad and angry, or feel worried, but then it was time to get on with their day and make those emotions, flip those emotions on the other side. So I had a little exercise for us to do together, and this one's from the Mindful Kids card deck, and this is from Barefoot Books, and I use this in my yoga classes. So it's got a whole bunch of different mindful activities for kids to do, and this one is called Cloudburst. So Cloudburst, melt away a grumpy mood. So we're gonna sit mindfully, we're gonna sit nice and tall, that means, and you can close your eyes and just listen if you'd like, or you can watch. But I want you to sit with a nice straight back, so you're mindful of that, the way you're sitting. You're concentrating on how you're sitting, like someone's pulling a puppet string right from the crown of your head or the top of your head. And then the rest of your body, you can just like let your arms relax on your lap. So what I want you to do with that nice straight spine and your body relaxed, I want you to take 3 nice big breaths. So sometimes I put my hand on my belly just to feel the deep yoga breaths coming in and out. Through my nose, my belly gets big, and then out through my mouth and my belly gets small. So 3 nice big yoga breaths. Good. And then what I want you to do is imagine that you're in a grumpy mood, or maybe you already are in a grumpy mood, but I want you to imagine those grumpy thoughts are like clouds, like dark storm clouds right above you. There's maybe a whole bunch of storm clouds and lightning and thunder. And those clouds are making you feel so grumpy. And they're all around you, and we all have these grumpy clouds sometimes. It happens to everybody. So you have all these grumpy clouds, these storm clouds, and what I want you to do with them is now to think of something that usually makes you feel happy. So maybe it's somewhere that you like to go, or maybe it's someone you like to see, or something you like to do. Think of something that makes you happy. And I want you to imagine that that happy thought is like a rainbow, and that rainbow's bursting through those grumpy clouds, and it's pressing them aside, and it's breaking them up, and it's allowing a light to come right inside your heart. The rainbow is bringing a light, and it's making you feel a little bit better because it's breaking up all those grumpy thoughts. So see that rainbow melting into you as ribbons of bright light, and feel the light glowing inside you. And sometimes that light, those happy thoughts, are enough just to make the clouds disappear and make them open up. And sometimes the clouds want to stay. You just feel like you're stuck with that grumpy mood. But that's okay too. Sometimes we just got to be patient. We got to just wait out the grumpy thoughts. So maybe you feel a lot better and the rainbow has worked, or maybe you need to sit with the clouds a little bit longer. Maybe you even add a new happy thought, a new rainbow to come on in. And just feel that your mood starts to lighten and soften as the clouds break up. And that rainbow and that light from whatever it is that makes you smile has started to make you feel better. So I hope, just like those superheroes, that now, or whenever you need to use this exercise, that it helps you be able to go on with your day, to put that grumpy feeling aside and know that no grumpy thoughts or no angry thoughts or sad thoughts last forever. We can choose how we feel by doing exercise, by doing meditation, by doing our deep breaths, by doing a mindful activity like this one, the cloud burst, and imagining those happy things. And by doing nice things for other people. That always makes us feel good too. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Thanks everybody for joining me here today. And I hope I see you again really soon. Again, my name's Jamie from the Happy Lotus Yoga. Namaste. Be well. Take care. Bye, kids.